Officer Marshall, I think I understand. I think I know why you care so much about the SL9 incident. The name Marshall is mentioned in here, in a list of murder victims. Neil Marshall. Are you related to this man? Yeah, I'm sure you've heard that name. 2 years ago, he received the same lousy prospector award you've got. Yeah, I remember. Prosecutor Neil Marshall. He handled an SL9 case before I did. That's right. Killed. Case fell into your hands. Well, what's his relation to you? He was my brother. I called it!
Oh, he's taking his hat off. That's
he took his hat off. It's dramatic time.
I mean, it was kind of obvious they were siblings, I think.
Well, I knew they were related in some way, but like, were they brothers? Was he the father? Like, I don't fucking know. You are the father. He was investigating the murders when David Grant, the then deputy chief of police. The group of detectives I was part of worked under them. We were desperate to prosecute the killer. Oh God. He looks like a fucking... Look at him!
Why does he kind of look like,
Von Karma?
Yeah. Why does he kind of look like Von Karma?
He does, but
like,
he...
a younger
like,
Von Karma.
like, obviously they aren't related, but he does. Joe Dark. My brother fought Dark and was killed. That was the first time Dark left behind any evidence. That was all we needed. He was arraigned and incarcerated.
Incarcerated.
I know, I got tongue-tied. I got tongue-tied while I was doing the accent. He was arraigned and incarcerated. Case was finally closed. At least according to the public record. My brother couldn't have been killed by Joe Dark. I knew my brother better than anyone. No one could have beaten him in a fight. That's it? That's your reason for your insane actions? There's more to my brother's death than what the records say. No matter how much you try to hide it, you can't fool me.
Well, at least one thing's for certain. Now we know what happened to the police department on the day of the crime.
That's the last day the SL9 case could be reopened. Not satisfied with its resolution, Officer Marshall planned to steal the evidence. Disguising himself as Detective Goodman, he entered the evidence room. Officer Meekins confronted him, so he rendered him unconscious and fled. Yes, that mystery has finally been cleared up. No murder took place at the police department that day. The thing that happened by chance never ceases to amaze. Exactly the same time as the murder at the prosecutor's office, this fake murder was going on at the police department. Chance? It's got to be more than just that. So if no one was murdered at the police department on the day of the crime, that means the murder in the prosecutor's office parking lot was the real one. Which in turn means only one person who could have committed the crime. Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky. It seems to me, this boy's got the draw on you, partner. All the mysteries at the police department have been solved, no doubt about it. Our sole murder took place at the prosecutor's office. The only suspect is Lana Sky. The testimony of one Miss Angel Star is completely incontestable. Fucking bullshit!
A single word or less? What is it with people counting words? No.
Ah!
Well, that's a word.
I rest my case. There's no room for doubt. Well done, Mr. Wright. Thanks to you, I didn't need to waste my time. I'm about to jump on this table.
Come on, you can do this. You can do this, Phoenix. That murder on the security camera's tape really was fake.
But I didn't realize.
Didn't realize.
I would end up proving Lana guilty! Time for the verdict to arrive. This court finds the defendant...
Guilty. Wait, hold
Hold
on.
it! Who said to hold it? Emma! Emma, what are you doing here?
That is... So what are you doing, Emma?
Is that a scientific objection? What? What? What do you...
Oh, please tell us.
Are you in this girl's guardian? I guess for the time being?
In a sense.
All I ask is for a minute of your time. Please hear me out. Mr. Edwards, please. Come on. We know you don't have a complete heart of stone. I don't want to leave any loose ends. Want a minute? I'll give you 3. Hell yeah!
He's being generous today. He must be in a good
no
mood.
kidding.
I was kind of in shock. I mean, finding out the SL9 incident refers to the Joe Dark killing. Though she mentions it, the name of both Sky sisters were in the file. But that's when I figured it out. I mean, what Officer Marshall was trying to do that day. So I knew his fingerprints had nothing to do with the crime. They left only one other thing, the other handprint. Meaning the traces of blood found in Detective Gumshoe's locker. No fingerprints were found on it, right? No, but I figured if I examined it scientifically, I'd be sure to find a clue. So, I ran over there and looked at it again. So did you find it something? No. Sorry, I guess I'm not much of a scientific investigator after all. Don't give up! Is that all? Please don't be mad. I'm just a high school student. And I'm just an attorney! Those traces of blood are the only clue we have left. If we can't find something wrong with them... Please, Mr. Wright, you're a professional. If anyone can save Lana, it's you. Oh boy. Time's up. Now then, Mr. Wright. With regards to the incident at the police department, does any unreasonable doubt remain? It appears the defense is troubled by the other blood mark. I mean, yeah. Looking at the floor plan, the handprint was discovered around here. Is there a problem with this? Please answer my question, Mr. Wright. We don't have all day.
Concentrate hard, Phoenix. Concentrate hard.
What could be wrong with the handprint on Detective Gumshoe's locker? Okay, let's think about this.
That was the locker that,
I mean, we kind of
That the
have
Hydro
to
can
object regardless. Like, we don't have an option here. This handprint left at the crime scene clearly shows a contradiction. The only thing that seems clear is your grasping, Mr. Wright. You've been staring pretty intensely at the floor plans. Tell me, is there a problem with them? Yes, this is strange. Take a good look at these floor plans. Something is missing. Missing? You mean something hasn't been drawn on there? Yes. Something that, when drawn, will completely change the meaning of the blood mark. Let's pray the defense isn't simply trying to buy time. There's gotta be something I can use. Which item can you prove The Badger! The Badger was completely covering up that locker!
Yeah.
What about that piece of plywood? Blue Badger, mascot of a police force. Defender of truth, guardian of proof. Explain yourself, Mr. Wright. Please look at the floor plans of the crime scene. Blue Badger is not here. So watch what happens when you put him in. This is where he was dancing at the time of the crime. Well... My pride! That's right. So long as the blue badger was dancing here, it would be impossible to place a handprint at this spot on the locker. What?
I don't know why, but every time his poncho goes up like that, I'm just thinking he's about to take off. Like a freaking bird.
It means it can't be done. Don't look at me. I didn't put it there. On that afternoon, Officer Meekins was the one who brought the blue badger to the evidence room, right? After he put it down, it would be impossible to leave a handprint on that locker. That must mean this blood mark was left there before the blue badger was brought in. Far-fetched balderdash in my courtroom. May sound far-fetched, Your Honor, but it's the only possible explanation. On February 21st, in the police department's evidence room, blood was spilled not once, but twice. But how? One time was captured on this tape taken by the security camera. Officer Meekins cut his hand from which the trivial amount of blood fell. The problem is, the other time... Someone bled prior to the struggle shown on the tape. It has to have been. It has to have been Detective Goodman when he was really murdered.
Oh, oh, oh.
That's ridiculous. I refuse to accept your absurd claim.
We know we got the nail on the head with this music coming in.
The murder portrayed in the security tape has been proven to be fake. However, that does not explain the blood mark found on the locker. So then, assuming this murder you purport really happened, when did it take place? I demand you show evidence that proves when it occurred. I have evidence.
We have evidence coming out of our asses, Your Honor.
It's called bullshit. I mean, what?
It's called bullshit.
The blood mark on the locker proves
it's fairly
this.
sticky.
Very well, then tell us. When did the first incident occur, as Mr. Ezra would say? Proof must be presented. There's only one piece of evidence that can show that.
Your Honor, please don't take inspiration from Edgeworth.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Aha! The unanswered for card!
Aha.
Moscow Legion.
If the crime took place inside the evidence room, then the killer would have had to enter it. And in order to do so, an ID card would have been required. An ID card? The ID card record. Officer Meekins brought the Blue Badger panel into the evidence room at, let's see here, 5:50 p.m. If the crime took place before that time, then it would be 4:40 p.m.
Edgeworth?
Miles Edgeworth? I never would have figured you had the nerve, boy. Drop the act, witness. It doesn't take a lot of thought to figure out it couldn't have been me. Nope, I ain't getting it. I'm afraid I don't understand either. It's clear from the luminol test the blood was there. However, when the second crime took place, both Officer Meekins and Officer Marshall failed to notice the blood. That means blood from the first crime was wiped away by the real murderer. I would have had just 10 minutes to murder the victim, carry his body away, and clean up the blood. Unfortunately, that's physically impossible. That would mean the crime must have been taking place before Mr. Edgeworth entered the evidence room. That only leaves one option.
I'm still thinking that number is Gant.
Talk about lucky number. But wait, that doesn't make sense. How could Detective Goodman have entered the evidence room? Since there's no record of his card being used beforehand, he must have entered along with the real murderer. That's the only plausible explanation. He went in with 77777777777. Find out whose ID number is 7. That's 17 too many, Your Honor. Unfortunately, I'm unable to look up that owner of the ID card. At least at present.
At least at present.
What?
We want to call for a recess.
Blame yourself, son. The ID number belongs to somebody with a rank of captain or higher. Somebody
I
who
knew
is a so-called executive officer. We don't have the authority to inquire into such a personal identity.
I'm calling it. It's Gant.
It's Gant! But that's ridiculous!
Gant.
Just how? I'm not finished talking, Mr. Wright. There's one situation in which we can be granted such authority. If an official charge filed against the executive is accepted. Official charge. You're all alike, aren't you? With your cover-ups and your forgeries. That's how the prosecutor's office operates. I take pride in my work, Officer Marshall. I would appreciate it if you would keep your slander to yourself. Slander, is it? Okay. Let me ask you a question. Yes? No, not you. To her. Defendant sitting over there. Your own little executive.
Oh, to Emma.
Don't be stupid. She's been charged with murder. Of course, we've looked up her D number. And it's not 7. Don't play me for a fool, partner. That's not what I want to ask. All I want to know is one thing. About the incident. SL9 incident? Answer me this, Chief Prosecutor. That trial 2 years ago. Did you really only use legitimate evidence?
Uh-oh.
Lana? You need the witness to repeat the question, Chief Prosecutor? I heard him just fine, West. 2 years ago, I was in charge of the prosecution for that trial. At the time, occasionally, we felt the powerlessness of the law. At least, I did.
Oh, Lana, what did you do?
I became a prosecutor in order to suppress crime with the law. But before I realized it, we were the ones being suppressed by the law. I'll ask you again, Chief Prosecutor. During that trial 2 years ago, did you really present all the evidence in court? Can you look at me, an investigator in that crime, in the eye and say that you did? I don't have to, Officer Marshall. Drastic crimes require drastic measures. That's just the way it is. We did what we had to, in order for him to get the verdict he deserved. Even if it involved forging evidence.
Lana.
Lana!
We thought you were better than this.
See, that's what I'm talking about. No! No! Lana's remark caused such a stir. The chaos in the courtroom could not be quelled. The conclusion of the trial would have to wait until the following day.
Yeah, this has clearly gone on long enough.
I was not... Like, obviously we knew that the prosecutor's office was known for forging evidence, but like, come on.
Lana. No.
Like, we thought that was a Von Karma thing, and Edwards, like, did it because of Von Karma and slowly started weeding it out, but like,
I was gonna say, if Lana is convicted after this and sent to jail, and I feel like Edgeworth will make a much better chief prosecutor.
oh, absolutely. But just, I get why Lana did it, because obviously this guy needed to get put away. Like,
Yeah.
he was a serial killer. Like, it makes sense that Lana was desperate enough to forge evidence. But at the same time, just...
Then again, you also got to remember there was only evidence that he left behind enough for them to convict him of one crime. There wasn't enough to convict him of all the crimes. So that's probably why.
Why, I get, like, on the surface why, because, like, he needed to be put away, but at the same time, just...
That's crossing the line, man.
It's hard to defend somebody who forges evidence, even if, again, it's the wrong thing for the right reason kind of ordeal. It's like, how do you truly justify that? Like, not in the sense of, like, I can't believe somebody would do that. No, like, how do you properly justify somebody do something wrong for the right reason? Because even if you look at the outcome, they still did do something wrong.
Who's even the good guys in this game anymore?
Phoenix. Literally only Phoenix. And whoever happens to be his sidekick, in this case, Emma.
And maybe his gay boyfriend, I mean, what?
Darks. His gay boyfriend ain't innocent. Let's be honest here.
He's still gay.
He may be gay, but he still ain't innocent.
He's guilty of being gay.
We'd both go to jail if that was the case. Darkus would be the only one
Yay!
free.
Guilty gay jail.
Coffee, I don't
Anyway.
think that's the kind of jail you want to be in. I know you like being in horny jail, but it's not the same thing.
I hate this.
No! Oh, cut that out! Fucking cut that out! Censor the hell out of that! Oh my god! Any fucking way! Thank you all for watching today's episode. I hope you did enjoy. And thank you to our new editor, Blue Spooks, who has been editing both this series and the Resident Evil series. Make sure to go check out their links below. Make sure to also check out all our individual links, which you will find down below as well. And we are almost done with the first chapter of Ace Attorney because, again, this is the trilogy pack. So, like, we have the first 3 games, but, like, we're almost done with the first game.
What we're aiming to do is like finish the first one.
Take a break.
Take a hiatus. Yeah, take a hiatus and fill what would have been the gap for this series with another series, and then probably once that series is done, depending on how long it goes, then we do the next bit of this afterwards.
And we will get into the later new games at some point, just, you know, much further in the future. But yeah, thank you to both Coffee and Darkus for joining me today. But with all that said, thank you all so much for watching today's episode. If you did like it, make sure to leave a like and leave a comment down below about anything, I guess, besides spoilers. No spoilers. Spoiler comments will be deleted. But remember, again, to check out all the links below to both the editors, the thumbnail makers, and the people who joined for the videos. And we will see you all in the next episode where we hopefully finally put this case to rest. Bye!
Bye.
Have a good one, people.